Murals of North Belfast. The murals of our city are one of the most intriguing facets of Belfast life for those from elsewhere. There is a long tradition of mural painting in Belfast, and the roots of this tradition are to be found in working-class unionist communities. The first unionist mural in Ulster was painted in 1908 in East Belfast, and since then more and more murals have spread across Belfast and Derry/Londonderry. The standard of mural painting was high, and some of the early artists were commercial house artists and sign painters, while others worked as painters in the shipyard. Moreover, a number of the muralists were already experienced painting banners. Many of those early murals recall 17th century historical events, such as the Siege of Derry or the Battle of the Boyne, and King William and his white horse at the Boyne was a popular theme, while other murals depicted events from the First World War, such as the Ulster Division at the Somme. The art critic and poet John Hewitt once described them as Ulster's only expression of folk art. With the advent of the recent Troubles, there was another upsurge in mural painting in the 1970s and 1980s, and Republican communities began to adopt the practice. As a result, more than 2,000 individual murals have been recorded throughout Northern Ireland. Many of them were linked to Loyalist and Republican paramilitary organisations, and some featured masked men with Armalite rifles. Since the paramilitary ceasefires and the Belfast Agreement, there has been a move away from the more militaristic images and back to historical and cultural images, often involving collaborations between folk artists from both communities. This distinctive form of folk art has a century of history, and it is good to see that the tradition has returned to its roots and is being maintained. The murals of Belfast have been described by Simon Calder, travel editor of the Independent newspaper, as a top attraction in the UK and an open-air gallery.